So chat, this Piglet game, for some reason, has been going around a bit. There's been a little bit of attention on this Piglet game. And I'll explain why before we begin. So this is Piglet's big game. It's the GameCube version. I think it's from... what year is this? Like 2002 or 3? And there was a post... There's a post on social media about... It was like, what is this game? Because the sounds, the atmosphere, everything just seemed like Silent Hill. And, so what I ended up doing was, I did a little research, and I downloaded the game, and I tried my hand at corrupting it myself. Like those corruption classes, I finally used them. And I spent a couple hours, maybe not even a couple hours, maybe just like an hour, just running around. So I accidentally ended up here in Silent Hill, in Eeyore's castle. And one thing I've learned is that some of the samples that were used for this game's music were also used in Silent Hill. And that explains a lot. So, I'll give you an example of why this game is... like, kind of... I'm still a little confused, but I'll show you some stuff. Like, this is... pretty... atmospheric. And the angle, like, that's an intense angle. So, you know, if you're young and you play this game and you scare easily, I can kind of see why this would stick in your brain, but yeah, I mean, there was a post, Falchion made the post, it got like 12 million on Twitter, you know, or 14 million views, and then people are just like, what is this game? What do you do in it? So I downloaded a save file, 100% save file, and the thing is, I don't actually know what you do in this game. I'm pretty sure... okay, here's my thoughts. I think it's a collection game. And I think you solve, like, little baby puzzles. I'm not sure. But as you can see, the save file, everything's gone, which kind of only makes it a little creepier. Does that carpet look like Mr. Dink? So in Eeyore's castle, I've learned there aren't that many rooms. They're all pretty good. But, like, later on, I went to, a different area of the game, and it was also kind of spooky. So, what the hell is this game? Since when does Eeyore have a castle? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's been weird watching people discover this game, myself included, and until today, I don't think I've ever even heard. But listen. That is very Silent Hill sounding. And that's, again, the sample pack was apparently used in Silent Hill 2. This would have freaked me out if I was like 5. There's also something kind of weird about Piglet's footsteps. They're just so abrasive. So, alright, you get the idea. There is actually something interesting I can show you that's a little bit related. Here's an enemy being vanquished in this game. Here is something you do in this game. weird. It's just like really strange, like kind of creepy stuff. So yeah, I looked around and I tried to make some corruptions. I'm also going to do some corruptions on the fly. And, yeah. Someone said this proves the PlayStation 2 was the best console. Well, this is the GameCube version. We're still fighting the console wars. Brave soldier. It's like those soldiers that, like, didn't know the war was over. Anyway. So here we go. Here's a couple corruptions I found. Nothing too crazy. There's a couple weird ones. But we could... Now that I know how to do the corruptions, I can definitely find more. Like, for example, this corruption is just... that. I don't know. It's just strange. But, when you're creating your own stockpile, though, every little thing that you find that's different is, like, massive. Which is why I understand, like, why the stockpiles get vetted so much. Okay, so look, chat. For example, do you know what's corrupted here? I saved this because this was, like, my second one. And I was still figuring it out. The floor? No. It's that. It's that one thing. It's the window. That's literally it. I don't even know why I saved that. Just a pillar. So this one was interesting, and just zooms the camera out. Just like, yeah, everything's getting culled out of existence. This room I found to be the creepiest. You'll see more in a bit. Like, genuinely a kind of unsettling little song there. Geddon, of course. The outside, like, the game looks really good, by the way. I will say, all these little self-contained areas do kind of remind me of Silent Hill a little bit, or like Eternal Darkness. And I think the visuals are really nice. So yeah, here's this room. And, again, just weird. Just like Eeyore with real human hand. And again, I think the gameplay is just collect cookies and, like, solve little puzzles and vanquish... Sorry, vanquish. Wow, that was a real Rich Evans moment. Vanquish enemies to the Shadow Realm. I mean, even this, like, it's just... Piglet is so small, and everything is so tall. Just... weird... Oh, here is a combination of a couple. This was me remembering how to use the corruptor. Okay, now that movement reminds me a lot of... like a bubble nurse or something. Or just, you know... Piglet has been... using his snout to snort. That's a combo of all three. Yeah, this one, I just saved it as what? No, it is not, apparently according to, Irkluzar, and again, I did these corruptions myself today, rather quickly, but apparently this game is a little hard to corrupt. I got a couple decent ones, but we'll see. The developers almost entirely made licensed games and then went bankrupt almost immediately after releasing this one. They call it Piglet's Curse. The camera operator just, like, died. I named this one Piglet, and I was very proud of myself. Oh. Well, you can't move, but you can, you know... you can't really do much of anything. Bye. It's funny because it seems like it crashed, but he's still making noises. Just doing that sniffing. Some say that Eeyore's castle has a curse. And that someone died. And they buried them underneath the castle. That someone was Winnie the Pooh. You could, yeah, this is the inverted castle from Castlevania, or it's a sanity effect from Eternal Darkness. Let's see if this one applies to the next room. Yep. They say that when you enter the threshold of Eeyore's castle, things get a little weird. The fires burn a little bit too bright. You get, like, speared in your cheeks. You moonwalk. Your body expands. Goodbye, Piglet. I named this one Shriglet for some reason, and I don't know why. That's just dark Piglet. After you drink the substance, you become a little confused. Also, look at the Piglet radar in the top left. Like, why is that happening? What's the name of the stuff in Silent Hill that You know, in Silent Hill 1. What's the name of that stuff? The White Claudia, thank you, yeah. Here was an interesting one. Kind of interesting. Like I said, corrupting a GameCube game, especially one that's difficult to corrupt and get like good sound corruptions, for example, makes me appreciate the people that spend hours and hours and hours coming up with a really good stockpile for the stream. It's fun. It's very addictive, by the way. Like, doing corruptions and creating like a good stockpile, combining corruptions. Like just randomly happening upon something interesting. Even if it's not that interesting, it's kind of fun. The next one I called In My Restless Dreams. The wiki says this game is based off of Piglet's big movie, 2003, which as far as I can tell has no haunted houses or horror elements at all. But I thought, like, Eeyore's Castle was the only place with the weird atmosphere. And you'll see that's not the case. Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, I can see that. Oh. Alright, I was gonna show you the map, but never mind. Okay, bye, Piglet. Okay, chat, I got one audio corruption. And it's a squeak. And I don't know what the squeak is. And I can't recreate it. I have no idea what it is. What the hell is that? Also, someone said that the vignette is crumping. You just clip that and be like, yeah, I played that Piglet game. It was real weird. I don't know why he looks like that. I don't know why he was moving like that. It was like my cartridge was haunted. And then when they say, what do you mean cartridge? This wasn't on cartridge. You say, mine was. So I'm going to corrupt from here. I'm going to try something. I still have more corruption. Oh, blue. I still have more corruptions that I found, and I'll show you those in a bit, but I figured this would be a good spot. Just for more Piglet pinching corruptions. Oh, that one's good. That one's cool. He became the universe. Cosmic Piglet. Let me sanitize this one. I mean, this also still includes the corruption from before, so that's probably... I'm corrupting on top of a corruption. But yeah, there's the universe. breaking Piglet. Alright. One thing I could do is I could actually just turn off the corruptions entirely and just turn the blast layer off and save. It wouldn't be difficult. Like, I'm learning how to do this. There's some really powerful... Okay. Chat, this isn't even a corruption. This is just what Piglet's game is like. I'm gonna go ahead and save that one. Now, what if I combine that with the squeak one? Nope. What if I combine that with... Piglet? Works for a minute. I can't, like, combine too many, because then... Oh. Yeah, some of these, crash pretty easily. Shriglet. Whoa. Shriglet enters the castle. And we just never see it. We just never see it. Inside out Piglet. This one I call Jump. For some reason, Piglet just jumps incrementally higher each time. Okay, so this is when I found that there were in fact more creepy areas in this game, and it wasn't just Eeyore's place. So I found, yeah, a whole other... just a whole other spot. It, the owl. What's the owl's name? Just owl? Oh, well that makes my life easy. Yeah, so I went to, the owl's level, and it also has really weird, creepy music, which means, like, a decent chunk of this game just has a weird, like, ominous vibe. You know, Piglet's game. It's actually genuinely creepy. We haven't seen any other characters, says a chat member. So, I downloaded a 100% save file. And I know there was an elephant that got banished, but I don't know what other characters are in this game. But yeah, everywhere has been empty. So this is a room that just exists in this game. The Hall of Magic. This game is about Piglet entering the dreams, nightmares of his friends to help them with their problems and overcoming their fears. That makes more sense, but it's still... Why does Piglet go through the floor, then? That makes a lot more sense. It's still a weird and kind of creepy game for kids, especially if you think about the movie not having any horror elements, like that chat member said, I think it's just a haunted game. That's like, I think it was buried under Saddam Hussein's hole. And I think when they dug it up, it just came back haunted. This is the hub area. Don't worry about Piglet. Here's Blueglit. And here's a little something that I put together. So chat, I don't believe this is a corruption. No, it is. I mean, the BEP. Here, I'm gonna load it with no corruptions. And I want to take a look and see if that BEP, BEP, and the loop is so short. They're supposed to be frogs. It's an interesting options menu. Again, not corrupted. It's just that short of a loop. Now, I'm not going to spend too much more time with Piglet, but I want to show you where the other...
Should you like...
Whoa, I heard a voice. Alright, that's something. That's kind of scared me a little bit. So you have Pooh's Dreams. I don't remember the characters very well.
And so, Piglet was going to be a hero.
So yeah, you help all the characters. Let me go to the owl. I don't know if the other, I mainly just did corruptions inside the castle, but then I found this, and I thought this was kind of creepy. I mean, those are just like scary noises, kinda. Massive shadow. Oh! Spin? Spin? Spin! Give the people what they want. Wait, the scary music is real. I thought it was just a meme. It is actually, yeah, no, that is the game's music. And like I said earlier, if you weren't here for it, some of the sample pack was used in Silent Hill. So there was, there's crossover between this and Silent Hill. There are other buttons. They don't really do very much, but... I guess when you're playing the game, you do get things. It's just... Again, me going through the game and using a 100% save file has made it unintentionally even more weird and creepy. Actual playthrough? No, no, no. no, no. I'm too scared. I can't do this. This is the book room. A couple weird rooms I haven't been to. I guess if anyone has played this or knows the game from the video, any other worlds in particular interesting to look at that I can do a couple corruptions in? Whose is a food world? The self-suck world. Okay. Good thing I read that out loud. Like, this is the type of music that they play at Sleep No More. Audio corruptions would be fun, but they're not happening in this game. I just got a squeak, that was it. Or, just makes it louder. What the hell? Huh. Nearly unplayable. It is unplayable. Oh! Just looks like internal organs. I'll try a couple other worlds very quickly, just to see what I haven't seen yet. See if there's any other, like, horror. Okay, so this one's like Paper Mario, kind of? Well, cardboard? This actually looks like pretty cool. This is like very creative stuff. "20 years before My Friendly Neighborhood." Now I'm being told there was a cheat code that allows you to unlock all the levels without 100%. But I actually like it better this way. Just exploring empty worlds. I feel like I'm playing an abandoned MMO or something. Abandoned MMO segment would be cool as hell, not gonna lie. I've done, you know, that was, if you're newer to the channel, that was something I've done in the past a number of times, actually, and some of it did pretty well for me. Not as many good ones left, I don't think. I'm open to that, but I don't know if there's anything left for me to cover. Could be. And also some of it I wouldn't be able to do live, because these days I think people would join in and it would probably make things a little bit difficult.
Should you?
Tigger, what about you? Do you dream of electric sheep? Yeah, MMO live segment. If I did abandon like games or abandon MMOs, that would kind of defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? If it's just a bunch of people running around, like trying to be on camera. The reason Active Worlds ended up so good is because chat tried to join. Like, so much of chat tried to join that it overloaded the servers and only one person got in, as we learned later. This is kind of weird, too. It's nothing as strange as, the other ones, but yeah, it's a little weird. Huh. Okay, it's a little more than a little weird. What? Why is that happening? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! How does this even happen? How long until YouTubers make videos like how the Piglet game breaks you? I will be the first, thank you. The name of this video will be how the Piglet game breaks you. And in fact, you're not going to see any of these corruptions presented as corruptions. It was at that moment I saw Post, and it broke my mind. Who really was the fake Mario brother? His name was Pietro Mario, but who is he really? I'm using different parameters now that are very crashy, but have some very, very interesting results. Or could. I'm gonna raise the limiter up a little bit so it just makes the clown noise a little bit less painful. This one's kind of interesting. Okay, you can't move. Is the limiter even working? It's doing its job. Is Piglet smelling his pits? Smells like bacon. Hang on, chat. Great noise. Ooh. My first music corruption. It doesn't do anything else. Oh! The limiter is trying its best. How scared do you think Piglet is, though? Whoa. That's the meta Piglet. Okay, I'm gonna go for a different style of corruption real quick. And then, we can move on. Just try and, I'm blasting real hard. Let's see. Okay. Thicklet. What? Was a spiral corrupted on the floor? Don't become obsessed, Piglet. Hang on, chat. I'm gonna try to sanitize this so that it's just Piglet without a head. No. No, this one doesn't quite work. I was hoping maybe one of these corruptions would place Piglet's head on top of the statue. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He got strong! Okay, it was just, like, for a second. Body got longer. Okay, everything here is huge. Whoa, 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 whoa! Chad, it, like, turned into a spider. I'm gonna try to sanitize this one, hang on. No. Not easy. There's a similar corruption to that other one. See, but this is the work it takes to actually make a good corruption pack on a Sunday. Again, today wasn't even corruption day. Like, I'm gonna have more corruptions soon. And they're gonna be really good and made by the community and all that. But, this Piglet game just inspired me, and Jeff mentioned it. Jeff was like, that Piglet game, it's kind of weird, right? You should maybe corrupt it. I was like, mayhaps I will. But I figured, let me give it a shot today. Mayhaps I will. I think we can leave it here. One more corruption for the road? Whoa, what was that one? Oh, we're bouncing again. The bounce corruption is surprisingly, prevalent. It's very, very, whoa. Piglet look kind of evil to anyone else? Also, another good thing to do with corruptions for a game like this is to corrupt the cutscenes. I mean, this could be a multi-hour long thing just to get a couple good corruptions, but like, find cutscenes, throw some corruptions in at a funny moment, and then profit. But it's not quite that easy, especially, again, with the 100% save file. My main goal of this, I think, like, this isn't even necessarily 100% just about the corruptions, it's more about... It's just really... just an interesting game with a weird atmosphere for a baby thing. So, I can't get that one good dopamine hit of corruption for the road, chat. I need to manual blast harder than before, even. It says here, so a friend of mine emailed the composer from the game studio behind the Piglet game about the people noticing the foreboding tracks recently, how they sampled for the Silent Hill 2 remake. He responded, he also did the music for several more titles, like Freddy Fish in the NES version of Maniac Mansion, rather. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there is a response about that. I heard about people delightfully reliving their childhood trauma hearing scary music from Freddy Fish, but I don't remember which tunes. Interesting. But yeah, as you can see here, it's not the easiest game to corrupt. You can definitely get polygon slop. That's easy. But anything other than that is a little bit harder. I mean, you get tall Piglet, and it's the funniest thing anyone's ever seen. So here, it's Thicklet again. Thicklet turns pink and dies. Alright, well there you go, that's Piglet's big game. And I'm sure I missed some interesting stuff, but just as a look into it and to try to get some corruptions, I thought this was fun. And now you know, chat, why those who play Piglet's big game lose their mind.